Hello and welcome to another exciting, scintillating episode of Coffee with Stripes. We have a guest today. We're going to be doing an interview. Now, I know it's pretty common for people to have some sort of moniker, something that they go by when you're being referenced. Do you have one of those?
Actually, I have like too many, I want to say. Some people call me David. That's my American name. Some people call me by my actual name, David. And some people just call me Dag.
Which one do you like?
I like David because it's harder for people to pronounce.
Oh, I like to be a pain in the ass too.
Yeah.
I support that.
Yeah.
Well, all right, David. I hear you're an artist.
Yeah.
So the first question I must ask, with you being an artist, would you ever own a pot-bellied pig as a pet?
I would, but I would eventually eat my pet.
Even if it was just like a small, tiny amount and it looked at you with big, wide, puppy dog-like, but a pig eyes?
Bacon is bacon.
That's a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
To make it like out of one that's sitting there squealing and pooping on the floor right there.
I mean, I'm a patient guy, so I think I could feed it enough to just fatten him or her up, just nice and big enough to bacon for a weekend.
All right, so you could do the whole like cuddling, we're nice, you're my pet and you're my friend, look at him in the eyes, name him Wilbur, and then eat him the next day.
For sure, for sure. I'll go all kosher and halal. I'll make it feel comfortable, give it a little, massage, and then when it's least expecting it, just...
I respect that.
No, in Colombia, actually, I was able to witness my grandpa go to a pig farm and basically do that and fed a family of 80 with one pig. So a little pot belly, that'll feed. That'll be good. Be some good bacon.
Yeah, good point. I mean, proportionally, it might be a little more muscle and less of the fatty stuff, but for a one-person meal. So I guess in that case, would you use like a full apple, or would you have to use like kind of a tiny little crab apple or something for the mouth?
Maybe a little crab apple, yeah.
All right, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay, so is wearing clothes something that you typically do?
Only because of the law. So yeah, it definitely is. I mean...
Yeah, I hate pants myself. Hate them. I just wear them out of the law, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise I'd be in jail, so yeah.
Does that mean in your private studio you paint naked?
Oh, I dance naked, I paint naked, I do my, exercising, jumping jacks naked. In the studio, I haven't gotten naked yet, but yeah. I shower naked.
Gross. All right, so you paint. Do you do like the angry splatter paint where you get into a certain emotional mood and then toss buckets at the wall? Because I've never done that, but I would like to. Can I come do that?
Oh, I've never done that either, actually. The splashes that end up on my paintings are like one of those drunk or stoned splashes, like holy shit, that shouldn't be there, and just smack something into it, and
yeah, that'll be my signature for today. That'll work.
Yeah.
So do you like to paint portraits of pot-bellied pigs?
I haven't painted a portrait of pot-bellied pigs.
Well, you seem pretty young. There's lots of time yet.
Yeah, definitely. Can you train pot-bellied pigs to find truffles and whatnot?
I don't know if it's pot-belly, if there's a specific kind, or if it's all pig kind,
Yeah.
Like certain dogs are better at certain things, so I don't know if your typical pet pig would be good at truffle hunting, but sounds like something I can research.
That'd be good to know. I mean, if maybe they can just find mushrooms.
Yeah. So, I mean, is truffle something you'd be into? Like, you would request that of the pig? So that would kind of be like his prison sentence before he gets executed and thrown onto the dinner plate?
No. I'm thinking more like train an animal to do something it's not ordinarily trained to do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like a giraffe to juggle?
I've seen that once, actually.
Oh.
Only in my head, though.
Maybe I should have tried that thing earlier.
Yeah. That's why pot-bellied pigs are good, You got to train them to do something fun.
Well, and speaking of animals doing weird things, as a painter, as an artist, do you find a little bit of competition and that the field is becoming a little bit more difficult to succeed in now that elephants are getting a lot of prime-time painting jobs?
Yeah, actually, elephants and Coco the gorilla, and there's some pretty masterful painters out there of the non-human species.
Have you ever considered like organizing a group to protest these animals taking human jobs?
I haven't. I've considered a group for the opposite. I want these animals to be treated more like the rest of the artists are, you know? So give them contracts, give them actual rights. They shouldn't be encaged. You know, freedom for all artists.
I can see that, and I pretty much love top hats on anything, like people, animals, parts of people, parts of animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Top hats are just great, so yeah, I can go with that. All right, so what do you paint?
That's a good question. I paint what I see, what I like, you know, things that are interesting to me, which are really simple. It's basically comes down to animals, weed, landscapes, you know, beautiful sunsets, stuff like that, whatnot, and women. So I've been painting a lot of female portraits lately, and monkeys and tigers lately. I got a forest scene that I'm currently working on, and yeah, and it's mostly just acrylic on canvas. Every now and then I'll do something on wood or plywood or, you know, birch or something. But yeah.
Oh, nice experiment with the mediums.
Yeah, every now and then, just, you know, change it up. And I work for a wood shop, so there's a lot of raw materials that I get to take home, and I always wonder, can I paint on this? And I usually can.
Nice. Such as like a pot-bellied pig. I bet you could paint on.
You know, I'm probably now going to do a series of multiple potbelly pigs, and
I'll be very excited for this.
hopefully I'll be able to manifest myself a potbelly pig that can find me mushrooms and truffles.
I am down with this. And, you know, I've tried painting and doing things like that before. I've actually painted women, but it just comes out as two circles, one large one and one small one in the middle. So I don't know how artful that is.
That's pretty abstract. I usually have two circles too, one on the left and one on the right.
That's what I was missing. I needed two circles. That's why it looked weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, got a lot of support from certain groups, but
Nice.
yeah, I felt like they were only halfway committed. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right, so we've determined that you only wear clothes because you have to. You would eat your pet pig.
Yeah.
You take home random wood from the streets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got, or from your job, I guess. It's not necessarily the streets.
Oh, no, the streets, too. I mean, the streets has really good pallets every now and then, and you can make some stuff out of, or just burn at a bonfire. I don't know. I like to upcycle a lot.
Do you ever get mad at art? Just mad at it?
I get mad that an artist could paint a stripe in the middle of a large canvas and charge $4 million for.
Yeah, it pisses me off too. Because
Yeah.
I look at like a telephone pole where someone had artistically draped a booger across it, and I see something that could be manifested as art in the right eyes. And then you see someone just, with that line or a triangle. What, is that just supposed to be the perfectly proportioned triangle on just the perfect shade of white canvas? Yeah. What do you do when you get mad at art? Like, does it make you make more art, or you just like, screw you, art, I'm going home. I'm going to go, like, you know, watch Dr. Phil. There's nothing artistic about this. I can just hate art watching him.
I sometimes just go on a little rant. I'll get, you know, really chiefy, and if I think to myself, if they can do that and sell it for $4 billion, I can sneeze on this and sell it for 4. Ha! Like anti-art.
So he's going to have a sneeze canvas available soon.
For very affordable, by the way.
Yeah.
$4.
$4 sneezes.
Yeah.
Can't get it anywhere else. It's a one-of-a-kind, unique brand of sneeze.
And get this, when I die, you could sell it for $40.
That's right. See that kind of increase?
Dude, that's like 100, 200, 300. I don't
And if-
even know. I'm really bad at math.
And if you were snorting food coloring, imagine kind of the effect you could get.
That would be awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Pull a Steve-O, snort some wasabi, and just bleh, right on the canvas.
Yeah, there you go. Shellac that shit and put it online. I'm buying.
Why not?
Sounds like a Kleenex commercial in the making.
Yeah. Hey, they got to do something weird. Old Spice really switched it up. I mean, they went just so abstract with their commercials to try to get with the kids and everything. It seems like Kleenex could do that too. Because I'm sorry, I think toilet paper and paper towels are taking over. Like no one really cares about the Kleenex. Like, yeah, I'll just grab whatever's close. We're not brand loyal anymore. Get with it, Kleenex. What would you do for Kleenex to help them get back into the market?
Probably that. Yeah. I mean, I charge a lot less than Steve-O, and I could, do the same. Why not?
Yeah.
And I do it for the name of art. So.
Do you ever carry a handkerchief, a bandana? We're trying to find someone that does. It seems to have gone out of style.
No, actually, being a young Latino in a city environment, it's really bad to carry handkerchiefs around. People just mistake that for something. I don't know. They get really angry at you and they try and beat you up for no apparent reason. So.
Yeah, you're like, gosh, I wish I had a hanky. Oh well, this is more acceptable.
Oh no, not even that. I'll just go with the top of the shirt. I don't give a fuck. Why not?
Or the old, we called this the farmer's blow when I was growing up. Just plug one nostril and shoot.
Yeah, that's what I do all the time, actually. But I get a little snot on my shoulders because I'm trying to get it over my shoulder, and it just, yeah.
Oh, that's your problem. You were just trying to aim. Well, when they do those close-ups on the sidelines during football games,
just go everywhere.
One person is just squirting that out, and like those cheerleaders have it rough, man. I mean, they're getting pile drive. They're getting like nose rockets launched in the air, and they all have to smile and look pretty throughout it all. That is a tough job, being a cheerleader.
Underappreciated, that's for
underappreciated.
Sure.
Yeah.
Overpaid, but underappreciated.
Yeah, overpaid, because they get paid nothing.
Well, because I mean, guys, you don't see guys cheerleading. Well, that's like a sexist job.
I do, but that's on the websites that I go to.
And they're probably underpaid too.
Probably. Underpaid, overfluffed. that's my protest.
Yeah, the cheerleading. I mean, have you seen the competitions they have on ESPN, like the cheerleading nationals or whatever?
That's acrobatic. I mean, they're going through the air and tumbling. I mean, that's actually pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like whoever they're trying to get psyched up to watch, I'm like, okay, you guys are more athletic. Imagine if like bowling teams had cheerleaders. I mean, what a joke, right? I mean, the real athletes would be the one trying to pump up the crowd for the other ones. Be like, hey, you did a great job with that double barrel roll backflip twist, hon. Now step out of the way while I show you how it's done.
I think the standard bowling cheer would be having like 10 cheerleaders stand in a triangle while one of them tries to knock them over.
Okay, I'll pay money for that too. I got to build a budget here. I need my snot art and I need my cheerleader bowling. This is gonna get expensive.
That sounds like a really good time.
I know, and the potbelly pig is gonna have to come along too. We can't leave him out.
No,
he
not
doesn't
at
want
all.
to stay at home.
Of course not. I
We're
mean,
gonna maybe bowl with the potbelly pig towards the cheerleaders.
before or after it's bacon?
Oh, it'd be maybe like two different events. We could have like a before and after scene.
Because I mean, I'm picturing like a bowling ball just wrapped in deep fried bacon, and then throwing that at the cheerleaders.
I would wake up with every single one of my teeth chipped. I would not learn. Like I would take one bite, and 5 minutes later, I'd be like, well, I don't know.
There's still bacon on that
Still
ball.
bacon. I mean, it went bad before, but it's still bacon.
Man and bacon.
And bowling. I'm not sure how that came to be a thing, but ham bowling could actually work. How can we come up with so many sports that involve food?
It's just fun. I mean, we go to sports events and we eat a ton of food, and combining them just feels natural. I mean, like the great chili run. That's something I've wanted to do for ages. So you have this big vat of chili. You have a bunch of people at the starting line. You blow the whistle. Everyone has to fill their pockets with as much chili as they possibly can, and then run 20 yards, 30 yards, however much you want, and then put that chili out of their pockets like into a bowl. And whoever has the most chili at the end wins. And you know what they win?
What?
Fucking chili.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Great chili run.
I usually get a different kind of run when I eat chili.
Oh, for the border. Maybe that'll give you an extra boost.
Extra points, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a sense of urgency. Oh, Lordy.
So is there a series or work that you're working on right now that feel like maybe talking a little bit about, explain something going on that's in the studio up there?
Oh, like actual art? Because he's an artist? All
Well,
right, weird direction, but we can go there.
Well, see, I kind of want to vent about it, but I don't want to like.
Vent.
Yeah. So we've been having like shows throughout this year, and apparently the city does not permit the public to enter this building anymore. So we're kind of sitting down waiting for permits to clear. And the next show was going to be in September, which would be the first weekend of September, or the first weekend of fall, because we've been throwing themed shows following every season. We had a spring thing, a summer thing, and we were going to have a fall thing, but now thanks to regulations and technicalities and the law, we can't have a show. But I am currently working on a crow series, just doing a bunch of different crows. Crows in Seattle seem to be like a common thing and pretty cool. And
I'm way into crows. The memory, I mean, you want to be on their good side, like build a good relationship with those birds.
yeah, they recognize face and they will attack the crap out of you. Or like just watching a murder of crows, just hundreds of crows looking like they're gonna murder somebody. Like, yeah,
There's something crazy. Like a whole flock of sparrows does not have the same gravity as a murder of crows.
No.
Like you see them, you feel like something's going down. Like they are carrying a whole boatload of souls to the other side. Like you can find yourself, at least I can find myself believing that when I just see them en masse.
Yeah, and now here in the Pacific Northwest, there's, eagles, hawks, owls, and every now and then you will see a murder of crows ganging up on one owl or one eagle, one hawk, and you're just like, damn, I do not want to fuck with those crows. Like, even if I'm not fucking with those crows, some of these birds I'm sure are just flying by, and the murder of crows come trying to murder.
Just gonna jump them. A bunch of crows like throwing the other beaks onto the sidewalk and stomping them with their little feet.
Yeah, they are no joke, and just because of their behavior, they're pretty interesting. And crows are one of the few birds that they can learn themselves 4 different commands, 4 to 5 different commands in order to get food. So like these are really smart crows. They have a really good memory, and they will murder you.
Yeah, that's a pretty good combination for a small flying creature.
Yeah, so they're something I've been kind of painting lately and focusing on. I've got some really large paintings of it, really colorful, and then really simple, small, just different techniques, different styles, and all in, paying tribute to the crow.
Nice. Well, I haven't seen any of your art. At some point, we'll have to see some art. Let's see. Hold on.
Checking the. We're gonna have a maybe free form.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. So you said like a big swarm of sparrows. Have you ever heard of a murmuration of? Are they starlings? Is that the bird? Starling.
Yeah, that's a bird.
Yeah, the
Murmuration
murmuration.
of a starling. What state does the starling live in?
The last cool one I saw was they caught a video of it in Ireland. It's kind of a pretty rare event. Starling's pretty rare or common creature, but the murmuration is basically it just kind of moving in such a crazy way, and the density is constantly changing. It's just kind of a rare natural phenomenon to see this murmuration of starlings.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen them where they're drawing in really large groups.
Okay, so I didn't want to just put you on the spot totally.
Okay.
So I put a thing on the paper or on the page there, like that cardboard,
There's
and you
a
can make
thing.
another thing out of it.
Ooh. Nice. How long do I have?
Oh no, audiences are pretty patient, so we can actually just sit here quietly for a full 15 minutes, and everyone will keep watching.
Does it have to be quietly? I mean, can I just...
Oh, we can scream too.
It is a talk show. I mean, I can get away with some talking, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll allow. What do you think, Stripes?
I don't know.
Stripes is a good dog.
He's kind of just hanging out. He was barking at me earlier, but...
Yeah, I mean it's usually just a love bark trying to say hello, and the love snarls and the love bites, even though they draw blood and go to the bone. It's all out of compassion.
Well,
Compassion.
Stripes is an artist himself, and very competitive, vindictive one at that. So,
Yeah. If another dog showed a little bit of snap and bite, then yeah, Stripes kind of has to one up like that. Someone bloodies up your ankle, he's gonna go after the whole foot. But all in all, good dog.
He's alright. He's alright. Let's see how he reacts to this.
Down, boy.
Whoa. He didn't like it that much. Sorry about that.
He's really stoned right now.
that was a pretty good bark.
Oh, that's not even like my best like animal impression. Like I told you,
Okay.
I like animals.
Best animal impression now. We gotta get it.
A sheep.
Yeah. Put that on repeat. Just find where that time is, put it on repeat, and blast it in your room, and your mom is going to freak out.
A
Great.
bird, maybe.
I always like the cow that builds up into the kind of angry cow. Like, "Meow, meow, meow." Yeah, the thing where it cracks, you know, like, "Meow."
Or just when the bull is ready to bowl, you know.
That sounded like Oscar the Grouch about to do something into the can. or maybe Yoda was trying to not be the last of his race. Oh, messy I am. Do not gauge my size by my size.
The force is really with me.
It's okay. I can force it. Poor Yoda.
I don't know, man. I could really just keep going at this and make all sorts of weird stuff.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go. Okay, impromptu. I gave him a thing and he drew another thing. I'm going to move the thing.
And then, like, turn it upside down because it's one thing and then a different thing.
Like a skull bowling pin.
And then, yeah, like a weird bowling pin thing, skull. I don't know.
I like it. Awesome.
Things.
Angry bowling pin.
We like things.
Things are good.
Things are cool.
All right.
We should start a Stripes art gallery. That could be the first exhibit.
Oh, I like
Cool.
it. Numero uno, you're in the door first.
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll just have to find out, like, at what point when it becomes really successful, it'll be worth more when you're dead.
It's always worth more when you're dead.
Well, yeah, I know. We got to find out, like, at what point are we ready to cash in?
Unless it's like a kidney you're talking about.
I don't know.
Yeah, a kidney's not worth as much if you're dead, I guess.
Wait till my kidney's sold and then cash in.
That's a deal.
All right.
All right, we made it.
But I'm technically not a donor, so it's going to be one of those black market kidney deals.
No, that's fine. That doesn't concern me at all. I am perfectly okay with that.
All right.
Are those cheaper or more expensive, or does it just depend on the day? Like Tuesday's got to be a bad day for kidneys.
I don't know. I wonder if it's kind of like the people who hang outside of Home Depots. There's just a different crop there, you know, and maybe they just have a different rate depending on how it cycles.
Definitely. You can find a doctor and a really good surgeon there, for sure.
Yeah.
So it definitely depends on the day, how fresh that kidney is. Did he die yesterday? Did he die a week ago?
Yeah, pull up to Home Depot. Be like, all right, everybody. People jumping in. Be like, all right, so I need a fresh kidney. Everybody but one leaves. That one just looks at you. I got you. Oh, that would be great. All right, well, let's get your full name and ways people can see more of your cool art and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, David, as you guys heard earlier, and the reason it's Dag is because of my last names. In Colombia, it's pretty traditional to use your dad's and your mom's last name. So it's David Amaya Garces. Dag. You can find me at Dag206Art on Instagram or Etsy, and you can look me up on Facebook, same way, just Dag206Art. And yeah.
Cool. Well, check it out, and we'll grab your kidneys. Or we'll grab your kidneys.
How many of those do I have? Like 2.5, 3?
You probably got at least one left at this point.
That's got to be worth something, right?
All right. Well, thank you for being on Coffee with Stripes. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. It's nice to hang out with you guys and see you guys around.
Potbelly Pig, Seattle.
Woo!